Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the vlog. It is currently 8 a.m. and I'm still in bed, but it is super cold. It is freezing right now. Look at that. Negative 20 right now. Good morning, Toronto. Good morning, neighbors. Hello, people. Anyways, I'm just gonna get started with my day. I'm gonna go change and make some breakfast. Let's go.
Hi, Remo. Good morning. Good morning, Remo.
So I just finished my breakfast, and for this video I just wanted to talk about my coffee journey and how I ended up drinking coffee every day. But before I talk about that, I'm gonna need a coffee, so let me take you guys through my morning routine. This is my coffee setup, my coffee station. This is where I make coffee every day. This is my espresso machine, and here's my grinder. Let's make a coffee. All right, let's get started with this coffee. So, got a scale here. I got my coffee. It's frozen coffee because apparently when you freeze it, it keeps it fresher for longer. So, this is a medium roast blend. And I'm gonna use roughly 16 grams. All right. Next, put in the grinder. I'm gonna grind out into my portafilter. So this is already warmed up. The machine's been warming up for about maybe 20-25 minutes. So I'm gonna insert the portafilter here, grind the beans. This is when I like to pour my milk into my pitcher. Save a little bit of time, so almost a cup of milk here. So we're gonna give it a few taps, just level out the coffee, and then we're gonna tamp it. So we're basically going to flatten out the coffee bed until it's absolutely level. Bam! Look at that. Now we're gonna insert it into the machine like this, and we're gonna grab our cup. I'm also gonna grab a scale because you gotta measure out how much coffee comes out. We're ready to go. At the same time, I'm gonna be steaming my milk. Now we're gonna aim for 36 grams of espresso. Alright, we're at 30, 31, 32, 33. We're gonna turn it off. And the milk should be about done as well. I'm gonna quickly wipe the wine. And so look at that. Look at that shot. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's beautiful. We're gonna grab the milk. Make a nice little latte here. There you have it. So I usually make a second cup for my girlfriend. So I will show you up close what the espresso looks like as it comes out. good. What the heck? What's the film that? So, how did I even get into coffee, and what made me get such an expensive machine? Well, I think it all started back in high school when, believe it or not, McDonald's still had free coffee for a week. Literally, I just walk there after class and get a free coffee, or even in between classes. Honestly, they didn't keep tabs on how many coffees you would get, but I got a lot. And I kept on drinking coffee in university when I was studying engineering. Long nights, always in the library, and the only thing that was open was a Tim Hortons, so I would have to get a double-double or a triple-triple just to stay awake and finish all my work. And that's really how I got coffee into my daily routine. But how did I get into espresso? I got into espresso because I wanted to try to make latte art. I literally tried espresso 5 times before I pulled the trigger and bought my first espresso machine. So my first espresso machine was a Breville Barista Pro. It's pretty similar to a Barista Express. It's almost the same basically, but I had that one for almost 2 years, and literally it taught me everything. It really introduced me to the whole world of espresso. It literally provided all the functions. It had great user interface. I was able to touch all these buttons. It heated up in 3 seconds, and I loved it. It was great, but it was missing some power. I wanted something more powerful. I wanted to be able to pour latte art like boom. That's when I decided I really needed that Italian-made espresso machine. This coffee setup is the most expensive thing I've ever bought myself, besides the rent deposit here in Toronto. I bought it about 6 months ago, and the espresso machine itself cost me around $2,400 Canadian. But then you had to buy a separate grinder. That's the advantage of the Breville, because it comes with a grinder in the machine, so you don't have to buy 2 separate things. But the grinder that I have costed me another $850. But yeah, it's a huge investment. Do I think other people who make coffee at home should buy a machine like this? Probably not. Really depends what their interests are and if they really want to get into coffee that much. It takes a lot of practice to get a cup of coffee from this machine the way you like to drink it. There's a lot of trial and error, and a lot of people don't want to do that. They like using Espresso, Keurig, or something quick like instant coffee. A lot of people just want the convenience. They just want the simplicity. They just want something quick and easy in the morning that they could get to drinking. So yeah, in my opinion, it really depends on the type of person you are, and if you really want to get into a hobby of making espresso. It's a really big investment, but I really enjoy making coffee, making latte art. Do I think this machine is worth it? For me? Hell yeah, I make some bomb-ass coffees. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, follow my Instagram. There's gonna be a bunch of content coming up, so stay tuned.